Hey Tommy, thank you for coming again and
My pleasure.
and educating us.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we said we're gonna talk today
Uh-huh.
about some pride and joy.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I would really love to know a little bit about it and how to get started. You were talking
Yeah,
about some
yeah,
circular motions involved in playing that groove.
absolutely. Well, pride and joy is always a kind of a mystery for some people, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I think I have studied him enough to, to be able to figure out what he's doing, especially picking wise. It's really important. The picking and the the left hand muting.
Yeah,
Whichever hand you're using, right? So let's talk about the intro first.
sure.
The timing of the intro is confusing, and I've seen bazillion videos. They make the same mistake basically with the timing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna clear this up. It's
Sure.
pretty simple. It's a 3 count and a 4 count and a 5 count. Okay,
Okay.
so you started like this. And Stevie used the middle pickup on the record, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So so it's like
Uh-huh.
3 count, right?
Yeah, right?
4 count, right?
Okay.
And then finally 5 count.
Ah,
See what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah.
So so that's one thing, the timing. The other thing is the picking and the whole thing what you're doing. So you're doing a double stop with the E's, right? Right? So make sure that the guitar is in tune. You can actually check that like this. Yeah. So when you start it, you do one down and the rest of them up. So and it's a full step slide, right? So it's kind of
Yeah.
like the Jimmy Vaughn thing, what he does. So again, down once and then up. Okay.
Yeah.
And here on the double stop up here, which is basically a top part of an E minor. This would be an E minor triad, but we're using the two notes. So same exact thing. Down one,
And
right?
you're ever so slightly bending them?
No, there's no vibratos and measure.
Nothing.
Listen to
Yeah.
Stevie. He's doing it straight, right?
That's down, up, 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 up.
Yeah, one down and the rest of them up.
Yeah.
So it's easy to remember.
Okay.
And then finally the 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then finally you do that little blues.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
About five.
1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is kind of like a delayed bend.
You're
But
going up with
if
it.
you listen to him live, like different live versions, he changed it up too. Like sometimes he played it. Yeah, yeah,
Down, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So one more time, full speed goes like this. Right? So
Yeah.
that's the magic right there. And here, the rhythm really important.
Yeah.
We're playing single notes for the riff. There's no double stops and stuff like that.
Oh, no.
Nothing but single notes. Except for the
Yeah.
little embellishment or fill in. So you're doing that little bit circular motion with the picking. So you go back and forth, kind of.
So like you're hitting the treble side on the upstroke close to the bridge pickup, and then you're coming back with the close to the.
Yeah, it seems like always when I go I go down and forward. You know what I mean? Down and forward. I mean, you don't have to do it like really circular. You don't have to do it like that, but you have to kind of lean into it a little bit. It makes a difference in tone.
Sure.
I mean, if you do, you can hear it, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot smoother. So it's not just for looks; it's for sound.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, and the melody again, the melody of the riff.
Right.
So there's a lot of confusion again. So some people play it with the just with the minor third, right? Or I've heard it this way. It's none of them. It's both, actually. So, and it's all downs, like downstrokes, except for that little G sharp over there. Just for a moment, right?
Oh, it's
on an upstroke. That falls on an upstroke. It's all down. There you go. You got it.
But how? And the first upstroke is on a ghost note on the.
Yeah. So you do the ghost notes on the upbeats, right? A 2, a 3, a 4, right?
Yeah.
A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. So those are the upstrokes are the ghost notes.
But are the notes muted, or is it just like open top 3 strings?
You can see that Stevie was sometimes he opened up his palm like that on videos for just a moment. So it really adds to the percussion, but you only have to do it for a little bit. There you go. Yeah. You're getting it. You're getting it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of easier not to do it, but it definitely.
It's easy to overthink it.
Yes.
You know, it's easy to overthink, but you know, you do it for a little while, and it's gonna be, you know,
right,
a lot more natural. There you go. Yeah. So focus on the left hand for now, and then we're gonna work on this. So.
The flattened third to the third every time.
Every time. Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that.
It's there. It's barely there, but if it's not there, you miss it.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
That's like.
Yeah. And believe it or not, it's the same exact thing what he does in Rude Mood.
Okay.
See what I mean? It's
really?
The same thing. Yeah. So it's just sped up.
Same tune?
I'm sorry?
It's basically like a sped up version of the same tune.
Yep, pretty much.
That's
well, except, you know, Rude Mood comes from a Lightning Hopkins song.
I did not know that.
Which was called Lightning Skyhop. And actually, you know, Stevie won a Grammy for that. Like the best rock or blues rock instrumental. And he actually sent money to Lightning's family.
Really?
Royalties.
That's awesome.
That's the kind of guy Stevie was. You know?
Good guy.
He was thinking about Lightning Hopkins' family because he didn't take credit for the song. He always said that, you know, this is Lightning Skyhop.
That's
Which
amazing.
he called Rude Mood. You know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we get to the so can you kind of play it in time, just like that much of Pride and Joy? Just
Yeah, absolutely. So from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Okay, so on the 4 chord, it's identical, just up a fourth. Like, how are you picking those little fills?
That?
Yeah.
So I usually do like an upstroke on the top E and B, I guess. And then I come over to the 2nd fret, G and B, I guess. And then jump to the D string, right? And I just add the major 3rd. Like that.
It's like double stop, just one note on the D string, and then double stop and a hammer on.
Yeah.
And it's up, down, down, down.
Oh, actually, this could come on fall on an upstroke. Actually, when you do it with the strumming, you know, it feels different. So you can actually incorporate into the cycle. You know? There you go.
I need to get shorter here. Okay. That's awesome. It feels good.
Exactly. Once you get it, you know, it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm not there, but you know, I will be.
You're very close to it.
One day. Okay.
A lot of fun.
So it's and this thing is just it's the same both on the 1 and the 4 chord, the fill, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the turnaround. So it's
what's going on?
Okay, let me break it down. So it's just that regular blues lick, you know, the strictly down and up 3 times. So pretty simple. Pull up. Actually, that's a hammer-on at the end.
But that last hammer-on's like a grace note. It's not like it doesn't have its own rhythmic pattern, right?
No, it's just a little spice. Yeah. And then you repeat the 5, and you go up chromatically. And then open D, blue note, trill, and on a G, right? And then you repeat the A and the G, or actually, hold on. Yeah, you land on the low E. Yeah. So. and again, upstroke. And you gotta work on that. And I remember I was sweating blood back then, trying to work up my upstrokes. It was so unusual, And I kind of figured it out, but I have to kind of tense up a little bit with my right elbow to be able to get that. I think we talked about this.
Yeah, we did last time. We did. We talked about.
Yeah, it's a little different for me.
Keep believing it's possible and just keep doing it until it gets together.
Just keep doing it. You got to keep on doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still working on a lot of picking exercises. Not enough, but trying to just work on some speed and some clarity, with the right hand. There's still a lot of stuff that I want to know.
But I'm assuming from other realms, the Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
You seem pretty solid.
Yeah, just a couple of days ago, I went to a Paul Gilbert guitar clinic here.
How was it?
Mr. Big played last weekend, so I went to see Paul Gilbert's clinic, and then Billy Sheehan did a clinic.
That's awesome.
It was a lot of fun. Just to,
I'm buddies with the drummer in that band, with Nick Virgilio. He's he's very good. He's got
so that was a lot of fun.
Next side project. So that's awesome.
Just cool to absorb some knowledge, from others.
Yeah. Okay, so wait a second. So can we break that? Can you play that whole thing slowly? Just that turnaround?
Yeah, absolutely. So let me.
This is our middle pickup still on the album, or
on the album? Yeah. Of course, live versions he used different configurations, but so.
Full speed, what's it look like? I was thinking after you have
yeah, a lot of times he hit the low and the high E.
And the very last bit after that beat.
And it's really simple what he does in between the lines, the vocal parts.
Yeah.
It's just A7.
Yeah, but for the
yeah. So it's just really just the top part of the E chord, right? Well, on the album version, he played the 5. Which was almost like that kind of Jimmy Reed sort of strumming, like. Yeah, so it's very classic, old school.
The same kind of turnaround.
Yeah, so that part, it always comes back.
And then?
Yeah, you lead it from the low E. and just go like that.
Yeah.
And you can do this. It's just a little spicy. I do that sometimes, just a little major third. But again, it's barely noticeable. But it's
just like a little bit of.
Yeah, I like that to just to do it in my. Yeah. I just love that walk. It's really just chromatic. On the way up.
How are you picking that when you're doing that little thing?
Well, down. Sometimes up. I just go by feel, and that's what I would recommend to everybody, and just to try what feels right with the right hand. And of course, you gotta slide sometimes. Like that's a slide. Those are hammer-ons. Yeah. And then, he did it in like the key of A. So it's like the intro to Live by the Drop, Almost like
That's
that.
awesome.
Similar.
You're holding your pick backwards, aren't you?
Yeah.
Go all the time.
Yeah. When I heard that Stevie was using the flat side, I was like, I don't know, 14, 15 years old maybe.
And it's just like...
And I flipped it, and I played ever since like that. And
okay. Yeah,
it really feels good.
Yeah.
Different.
I do it. I mean, I think I heard Scott Henderson talking about that when I was 16. And
what a guy!
I immediately flipped it over.
Scott is a monster.
Yeah.
He's got that Stevie or Hendrixy feel, but he mixes it with jazz fusion.
Oh yeah.
So
badass. Yeah, dude. We were like his opening band for a few tours.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. He's quite a character.
I bet.
Yeah, man.
He's funny.
So how? Okay, so what's the solo like? What are some of the things that are happening there?
Yeah. So we'll talk about the album version.
Yes.
We can always go and find the live versions or bits and pieces.
Of course.
That's what I did. But yeah, the album version, he starts the solo, I believe, like this. So he does this slide up to like a major chord, but you actually leave the E as open. Right? So you're just gonna use that. We're gonna take it up to the, what's that, 15th fret, and you're doing the same exact rhythm, like. That's how you start it.
Starting off with a downstroke and then the rest is upstrokes.
Yeah. That would be the first. So
I love that.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. Yeah, and so that basically it's a lot of that. I call it this the essential blues licks, Hendrix, Stevie. I mean, a lot of triplets, right? You do this, down, down, up. So down, up, down, down, up, down. So it's all the same kind of thing. And there's a little.
And you're playing that down, up, down. That part.
Yeah, correct. So. Same thing, just on the G. And then you go back to the first one. One more time. One more time. You do that little Hendrix.
You're doing that with your second finger.
It's whichever is available. You can do ring finger too. Okay.
Nice.
Same thing. And then you go. And then.
What's going there?
Yeah, you make your way down with the G string. Yeah, a lot of times he would like play a lick and finish it, you know, an octave down. Yeah.
Love that.
And add a little spice if you want to. A little half note there.
Thick.
And here comes.
Learn how to do that for real. Okay.
There you go. Nice. You got this. Excellent. Beautiful.
Okay.
Perfect. You got it, brother.
That takes time.
Very nice.
All right, but what's the next part?
The 5 chord. So.
You're doing that little slide from the flat into the third.
And here's the thing, though. So it's basically like a 7/9 B, but we're only using the 3 notes out of it.
With the F sharp and the bottom.
So he switches from the A string to the E. Just like that. Bum da 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 down down. That's it. That's it. You got it.
Like I did it.
So you keep that. You just kind of incorporate that into the cycle. There you go. Right? So smooth.
But after that, you did like this quick little pong, and then what? What's the next rhythm?
So, hold on. Let me put it in context because it's kind of hard for me to break down just the part. So, So after that, and that's what I heard on the album version. It's kind of a random little.
Yeah. Slide up, slide down thing. Is that usually like a downstroke? Are you aiming for a specific point? Like with the slide up or?
I'm not sure.
It's when you think about it, it goes away. Yeah.
Now that I'm trying to do the part, it's hard.
Yeah. Now, like, what am I doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of lost it. It works when I do the full thing.
I know.
But it's definitely just a going up and down with the.
Yeah, I mean, like, do you pick it twice? Like, is it picking downstroke up and then like when you get high upstroke and back, like, or just one pick for both?
You can go up once. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't think he could do the same exact way twice.
Right. That's always the funny thing about being
That's the
that
beauty
in
about
the
it.
details, because it's
Always-
yeah.
Always different.
Yeah.
And again, if you listen to some live versions, like I have one of my favorite versions is actually from 1988, Italy.
Okay.
If you know that show, you know that he played everything a little bit different. I don't know what was up with him that night, but he changed things up a lot.
Yeah.
And he was, clean and sober, and he was just on fire. I mean, I
Yeah.
cannot describe. You gotta watch what he did. But he completely went off track in Pride and Joy, the solo.
Like just nothing.
Completely different. I mean, he didn't do one like not really that. He was just like he started with the he started playing stuff like that, which is
like Eric
kind
Johnson.
of a Buddy Guy
Right.
flavor to me,
Yeah, like those half-step bends.
I mean, he
Yeah.
played all kinds of stuff live. That's why everybody should listen to all kinds of bootlegs.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of useful stuff from bootlegs.
No, I believe it, man.
Yeah,
I believe it.
and I can always find something new when I go back and pick a random show from whichever year, and I play it. I'm like, still find some stuff. I'm like, what was that?
Yeah.
After all these years.
Man.
So
You'll find yourself going deeper into Stevie Land these days, or are you pretty much like, I don't know, like are you still, I'm assuming like you've heard everything a billion times at this point.
well, I've been listening to him. I've been studying him for a long time. So these years, the last few years, I haven't really studied a lot of him.
Yeah.
But I've been just trying to absorb other influences and work on my own style. you know,
Yeah, yeah,
be more of me, you know, because
yeah,
I don't want to fall into in the category that, you know, what they say, the Stevie Ray wannabe, blah blah blah. You know, I've had enough of that,
yeah.
and nobody's gonna take Stevie's place. Nobody.
That's for sure. How is
Nobody.
that? So who are some of the guys who are like digging deeper into these days?
Well, I can tell you that a lot of stuff that I've been working on for the last maybe 5 6 years was Gary Moore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, studied him a lot. Also Eric Gales,
Yeah,
Eric Gales, Philip Sayce,
yeah,
who's already another, you know, mix of some of the, you know, my favorite players, right?
sure.
Stevie and Jimmy and Clapton and Jeff Healey, and you know, he's got them all.
That's awesome.
And just monster player. And but I'm always open to other players, you know, no matter who it is, no matter what style. If I like the guitar playing, or not just guitar music, it could be
Yeah,
anything.
sure, sure.
I like to listen to pretty much anything. Um,
Cool.
Matt Schofield, I really like his style a lot.
Yeah, sick.
I mean, that's the Stevie-ish Albert Collins mixed with Robin Ford and that kind of world. It's incredible.
Awesome. Cool. Well,
So,
what happens in the second chorus of the solo? Where does it go from there in the record?
I believe that he's doing just the something like
Right.
that. I
Right.
believe that was sort of it.
Awesome.
So it's
Dude,
just it's like the beginning,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's actually so he changes up the groove a little bit. Here you can push it.
One thing I want you to show is that little upward sweep.
That
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very smooth. So when you do it, you slant the pick a little bit and just kind of let it roll off of the string. Very smooth. Make sure that it sounds very smooth. And also when I slant the pick, you know, I hit it with my thumbnail.
Ah.
So,
You're hitting it
and
with
you
the
just
side of your thumb.
uh-huh. And also what you want to do is go back a little bit. Not just up, but it's kind of like the drumming, you know, going leaning forward. Now you go backward.
So you're trying not to snap it, not to.
Yeah. You don't want to dig in too much. Yeah, and you can do it with this chord, the double stop, or you can do.
So you can add that bass note.
Yeah, it's just a little. Yeah, it's the soul is really in the little details, the little embellishment.
Yeah.
You know, little half notes, little slide, hammer on, pull off. You know, that's how you make it more exciting. So,
Yeah, dude. Well, listening to you is very exciting, I gotta say.
yeah, yeah,
Man, that's awesome. I mean,
yeah.
there's much already covered. I think people will be very, very pleased with the amount of information that
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I'm just trying to help, you know, and then
it does help.
anybody needs my help with anything, let me know.
Awesome. And we're gonna link you below the video if people want to study with you personally. I know you're on
Yeah.
Zoom. You know, we're gonna link to your social media to where you can watch all sorts of videos. And dude, thank you so much for your time
Oh, it's my pleasure.
here again and walking us through the discography little by little, or just kind of, you know, just scrapping it's just touching the surface of this thing. But it's awesome.
I'm glad to help, you know, and actually I think we forgot about the outro part.
Oh yeah, what's going on there?
You know, we haven't covered that one.
Yeah, what's
So,
that? What's in the outro?
So so it's the last verse, and then let me finish off the turnaround. So yeah,
All right, can you walk
that
us?
was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
The upstart
yeah,
thing.
yeah. So you start here. Right,
Yeah.
so far. After then, and watch this because it's important if you want to follow the album version. Still middle pickup.
Yeah.
That's how you
Yeah.
start it. And you go bridge pickup, switch to the neck pickup. Meanwhile, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
at the end of the song, you finally switched positions. At the very
Yeah.
end. So you flick down to bridge pickup. Pretty much right away, you flick back to the neck pickup and finished off the song with the neck pickup.
Okay, so just that part from the bridge pickup. What?
Once you release that,
Then you switch to the neck.
you flick it up.
Yeah.
That's the sharp 9. E7
Yeah.
sharp 9, but it's no major third in it. So it's a
Oh, no major third.
so it's really just a triad.
Okay, it looks weird.
Yeah.
Like index finger and pinky.
It's the same chord. You know.
Love that.
Yeah. gotta do the. Yeah.
Oh, and you switch pickup at the very end?
Yeah, bridge pickup.
At
Yeah.
what point do you switch to the bridge?
I'm sorry?
At what point do you switch to the bridge at the very end?
Once I get it. At the very end. Yeah. Yeah. So, because he loved to finish off with that last note on the bridge pickup.
Yeah.
Not just Pride and Joy, but a lot of songs, you know.
Yeah. Get that nice snap. That's awesome.
Yeah, that thing came from Albert Collins.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah. Albert Collins did the song called Don't Lose Your Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Thanks,
Stevie
man.
did a lot of Albert Collins stuff.
Absolutely.
All that, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, maybe one day we'll go back and listen to all that old music.
Definitely. Yeah. So I think that should do it.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's
I
gonna keep
enjoy.
for a minute.
So yeah, we can pick another one for the next
Yeah,
time.
absolutely. I will. I'll text you and well, I think we'll just go in order of the discography, honestly, till you're sick of us.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Awesome, man. Well, I really appreciate your time, and we'll see you next time.
Sounds good, Danny.
Bye, Tommy.
Take care.